So today, Microsoft took to the Xbox Wire and announced Inside Xbox, which will be making its debut on March 10th at 12 p.m. It's kind of a live news broadcast that talks about Xbox news, gives insight on behind the scenes, games, and all that type of stuff, and I wanted to talk about it for a little bit. What's going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And if you didn't know, I bought a Nintendo Switch, and I made a video discussing the reasons why I did so. I'm interested in checking out Mario, Zelda, all that good stuff, so check that video out when you have the time. But we're going to talk about Inside Xbox coming back. Yes, coming back, because they had a similar program running on the 360 back in the day. I was an avid watcher of it. I really liked the Sent You a Message with Andy and Dan. I watched those every single week. I thought it was a cool thing. And obviously, Xbox, they feel that this sort of maybe news, getting the news straight from them in a video format, finding out like what's going on behind your favorite games like Sea of Thieves, is the best way to deliver some content and make some game announcements. So if you're wondering what Inside Xbox is, here's what they say it is. They said Inside Xbox is many things. A premier live news broadcast that will highlight breaking announcements and a peek behind the curtain of Team Xbox, a glimpse at the mysteries of game design, and a celebration of some of the month's most exciting games and features. Most of all, it's an opportunity for us to celebrate and listen to you, the community. All of this will be available streaming in 4K UHD on supported services and platforms. So yeah, you'll be able to watch it on your Xbox, probably on the dashboard. Definitely be able to watch it at Mixer.com. They're going to be giving away games when it's live and things like that. You can watch it on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. And I actually kind of like this, because to me, reading what it is and thinking about it, this almost seems like a monthly Xbox Direct, very much similar to something that Nintendo does with the Nintendo Direct. And I'm all for them, having breaking announcements and talking about what's coming in Game Pass or Games with Gold on the show. Now, Major Nelson also does a show every single week on Fridays called This Week in Xbox. It talks about the games coming out that week and some other things. That is obviously a weekly show, so 4 times a month. And I'm pretty sure, reading all the stuff here, that Inside Xbox is going to be a monthly show. And it's going to be hosted by Major Nelson himself, Graham Boyd, Jeff Rubenstein, Alex Hebert, Lydia Ellery. So that's pretty cool to get a whole different kind of crew to talk about it, all the different things. So for the first episode, they're going to sit down with the developers of Sea of Thieves and discuss the incredible energy from the fans surrounding Sea of Thieves, including an illuminating conversation on the core design principles that drives the game, how they've acted on feedback from the closed beta, and what fans can expect from the game at launch, as well as a tantalizing hint of new adventures to come post-launch. Now, that's one of the things I'm kind of keen on learning about, was what they actually took from that closed beta. I mean, Sea of Thieves has kind of been an alpha for over a year. They had a beta, a couple scale tests. So as someone who has interest in a lot of gaming things, I would like to kind of hear like the specific kind of feedback they took from people when they participated in the closed beta, and maybe how the game changed from their original design and thought process, or how they thought the game was going to be, and how the community molded and shaped it into what they thought it could be. And I'd really like to hear more about how that happened. So I think that's pretty cool. They also said that they'll be breaking Xbox Game Pass news, debuting upcoming new console features, forging gold, and saying hello to 2 wonderful old friends, one human and one plastic. You'll also be able to sit down with Microsoft Studios executive producer Nico Beery, sorry if I mispronounced anybody's names, to discuss PlayerUnknown's Battleground, explore what it's like bringing Far Cry 5's most polarizing character to life, and much more. Now, PUBG did tweet recently that they will be sharing the console roadmap for Xbox One really soon. I would imagine really soon, since the 10th is in 5 days, that you're probably going to find out when the next map is coming from PUBG into the Xbox, maybe when you can expect achievements to go live. So that's pretty cool. Far Cry 5 is a big game coming out at the end of the month as well, so you can get some more information about the co-op and things like that. And the Game Pass stuff is kind of cool because normally they do an Xbox Newswire post for all the different things that go on. Like whether it's the Games with Gold, there'll be a Newswire post, there'll be a Major Nelson tweet, and an article on his website. Same thing with the Game Pass. But it's going to be kind of interesting if they're actually going to break news on the show. Like, hey, these are the Game Pass games for next month. These are the Games Gold games for next month. And you know what? If they went into that more Nintendo Direct fashion, I would really like that. You know, whether you can even get smaller game announcements. Not, of course, huge games. I mean, nobody's expecting them to announce Halo 6 on an episode of Inside Xbox, but some smaller indie games, maybe that would enjoy the spotlight. You could definitely kind of put that in there and have people enjoy the content and stuff like that. So for this month, obviously, they're looking at Sea of Thieves, and they probably will be going to Undead Labs soon. Probably even announce the release date for State of Decay 2 in next month's Inside Xbox. If you probably think about how this is going to go down, they probably want people to watch the show, and if they kind of tease big announcements and things like that, they can get people to watch. So I'm imagining Microsoft is sitting back, and the people that produce the show want people to watch, and what better way to get it is learn more about the games that you're going to be playing soon. And instead of just like, hey, State of Decay is coming such and such a date, you know, here's the Xbox Wire listing, you could actually have it announced on Inside Xbox in a segment, maybe debut a new trailer, talk about the game, and at the end of it being like, by the way, State of Decay 2 is available May 15th or something along those lines. That's pretty cool, and you know, I'm all for that if that's how they want to go about, you know, breaking news and highlighting new features. And we have a new update for the Xbox One that adds, you know, the 1440p resolution and the mixer share play or share controller stuff. So if they want to make a monthly direct styled presentation like Nintendo does, where you can get a whole bunch of new information about things, potentially big announcements, then I'm all for it. But it's got to be a little bit different than this week on Xbox, because Major does his show once a week, and hopefully the show's a little bit longer. I mean, hopefully we're looking at I don't know, maybe a 20-minute show, 30-minute show, instead of you know, like a 6 or 7-minute show like, you know, this week on Xbox. But I'm actually kind of looking forward to watching the first episode. Want to learn more about Sea of Thieves and what is going on in the game. And I'm interested in seeing how this news broadcast or video series actually grows over the course of time. That's what I'm more interested in. Are they going to use it strictly to just, oh, here's all the stuff Xbox is coming or bringing, you know, to your Xbox One, or is it really going to be behind the scenes looks with like exciting new announcements every single month, and maybe even potentially new game announcements that you haven't seen? I think that would be pretty damn awesome. I mean, they talk about here how you can celebrate your clutch 1v4 chicken dinner in PUBG, show off your epic treasure haul in Sea of Thieves, ask questions of our interviewees, provide feedback, or just want to sass our friendly host. Drop us a line using hashtag InsideXbox on Twitter. So it's going to be a live show they produce on Mixer and all these other places with probably pre-recorded segments. Obviously, we all know Major went to Rare last month. He probably recorded all that stuff, but it's definitely going to be a live show they produce every month with pre-recorded stuff. And if you watch on Mixer, you get that free games, and they're always kind of touting Mixer. So itching to see how this kind of comes along. I'm all for it. And yeah, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button. Honestly, make sure you check out the my last video, the Nintendo Switch thing. I bought a few games with it. I know a lot of people, some people, I shouldn't say a lot, were disappointed that I bought it. So make sure you check that one out as well. I go over my thoughts. But yeah, hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell, share it on Twitter, all that good stuff. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.